I welcome you all to Monday Flow. We are going to focus on the heart. We are going to focus today's practice on Rasa Dhatu in Ayurveda, which is the plasma of the blood tissue, the juiciness of the body, our ability to taste the water element, the end product of digestion, having the nature of the moon that is circulated by the heart. So this practice will be focused on the heart, a lot on the heart, strengthening lymphatic system, cardiovascular system, but also bringing us to the heart, the place of love, of compassion, of peace. So may we take a moment to bring the hands to your heart. Take a deep breath into your heart. Stepping into the gratitude for being here, for being safe. The way our experience begins is with breath. The first thing we do when we're born is take a breath, such as the breath we are breathing now. Awakening into this reality where we are and being grateful where we are. In between any two breaths, there is this pause. There is this emptiness. Just close your eyes. And you inhale, fill in and pause. As you exhale, breath is released and it flows out. And there's a pulse. There's a flow to the breath. That sustains life, that purifies life. Inhaling breath flows in, feeling nourishing the body, nourishing every single cell, waking up your heart to feel. Try to tap into the gratitude and love and compassion. Being grateful for this breath, being grateful for this morning, for this practice, for the people around you. Being grateful for this body, the way it is. Carrying you. There's a flash of pure joy, pure love, compassion in the radiancy of the heart space. Just being present in this breath. Inhaling and exhaling, feeling the love and compassion in your heart. See if we can send this love and compassion out from our hearts to the people that need peace right now. Visualizing peace and light in the world. Inhaling love and gratitude, and exhaling love and gratitude. Expanding this energy. And just a little mantra. I wanted to introduce you to my favorite mantra, Om Gam Ganapate Namaha, and it's a mantra to Ganesha. It's very old mantra to remove obstacles. And I would like to dedicate this mantra to the people in Ukraine and in Poland that are going through a very difficult time. For this mantra to remove any obstacles on the path of peace. It goes Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And you can just repeat a few times silently in your mind. It works miracles. This mantra personally is very close to my heart. It has helped me so much in different circumstances. And I truly believe in the power of prayer, power of mantra, where prayer has no language, really. I grew up in Poland with Rosary and Holy Mary praying, in Catholic religion. And now I enjoy this mantra, which is Sanskrit mantra, Indian mantra. And I feel the power of all prayer, any language, even if it's just breathing and sending light and love to people, it does work. The energy expands and we are very powerful. So only if you like, you can repeat that mantra silently in your heart. Om Gam Ganapate Namaha, which is the mantra to Ganesha, the Indian god that removes all obstacles on the path. Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. Om Gam Ganapate Namaha. And you can release your hands, let go of the mantra, take a deep breath into your heart. If you feel heaviness through your heart, bring your right hand into your heart and begin with tapping, gentle tapping on the sternum to release any heaviness, any undigested emotions, any stagnation, conscious or subconscious. Taking deep breaths, a little bit more than you need to. Exaggerate your breath through your heart. Tapping to the sides of your chest, right below your clavicle. Lungs hold emotions. Lungs are related to water element. Water holds emotions. The emotions crystallize in your tissues, creating tension, any fascia, ligaments, lymphatic system. So just do a little bit of tapping on your chest and notice how that feels, how that brings lightness to your chest, to your heart. Taking deep breaths in and out. And just coming to pause. Breathe to the top of your lungs, lifting your heart, deep breath. Feel your ribcage expand and exhale, drop it all. Few more just like that. Letting go of any stress, anything that doesn't serve you mentally, physically. Connecting to the heart, breathing deep into the heart. And come back to pause, just to be in the center. Home is heart. We are going to focus on opening the heart today, releasing anything that no longer serves, that doesn't need to be there, any blockages from the heart. So let's begin with just a little bit of face yoga. If you have your oil, if you forgot, just grab your oil. I'm going to release tension from the face. Warm up the oil in your hands. And if your oil has a scent, take a moment to breathe in the scent of your oil. Mine has cinnamon, and I love cinnamon. Cinnamon's heating, cinnamon is energizing. Also helps to firm the skin on the face. So just begin to apply the oil to your face in upward strokes. With open hands. And from here, we're going to interlace the finger and bring the thumbs together. And you're going to use the muscles of the big thumb and the palm to massage your face up, going through the center. So it's using the ball of your fingers going up to the forehead, releasing any tension from the forehead, and then stretching over to the temples. Keep your fingers interlaced. You can loosen your fingers and then gently press over your temples. I'm just opening my fingers to show you. And here over the cheekbones and down the sides of, throughout the masseter muscle, the muscle of mastication, chewing muscle, TMJ, coming down to the chin, and again, coming over the chin, moving over, opening over the nose, coming to the sides of the nose, and you should feel the muscles of your cheeks, massage in, pressure on the forehead, and then open up and coming around. So this is part of face yoga that I learned in India to activate the marmanis of the face, relax the facial muscles. And we hold so much stress and tension, bringing more circulation to the muscles, to the skin. You can even open the thumb over the sides of your face, gently massaging. 2 more. And release, begin to tap over your eyebrows, fingers together. Covering the area of in between the eyebrows, third eye center and eyebrows, and then slowly walking over to the temple sides of your eyes and coming back. Relax your jaw. Steady breath, breathing in and out through the nose. And notice if there is any tension, if you feel any tenderness. Very gently tapping over the areas to release extra tension. Coming to the cheekbones, beside your nose and your cheeks. Gently tapping into the cheekbones, up and down, side to side, and then coming back to the temples, very gently tapping over the temples. Going up and down to find if there's any area of tension, if there's gentle tension, lightly tapping in, feel the tension melt away, release. Coming to center, and then using your thumb and index finger, we're going to pinch the eyebrow muscle. So starting on the left eye from the third eye center, center in, very gently pinching in and moving along the eyebrow. And then as you stop at the end, come back and then gently pinching in towards the temple. And then to the other side, pinching at the beginning and just walking over to the end of the eyebrow, pressing and releasing, alternating. And hands as you pinch. One more. Using the index and middle finger, right from the middle. I'm going to draw gentle circles, lifting the eyebrow, applying pressure up, and then soften your pressure as you come down. Lifting your eyebrows. Small circles, walking away from the center. Pause at the temples and then draw circles very gently, friction over the temple bones. And then slowly walking down to the cheekbones. Draw circles over your cheekbones. And then slowly coming to the sides, draw circles over the masseter. Like 3 circles in one space, and then slowly stripping down. And then 3 circles in the middle, and then going down to the jawline. We're going to friction back and forth. Anchor your thumbs underneath your chin and the jaw. And then from here, gently draw. Fingers up and down. Anchor your thumb fingers at the bottom of your chin and gently massaging out towards the ears. Over that double chin area. And from here, release your hands, squeeze and open your fingers. And then come to vowels, a, e, i, o, u. Silently, stretching your face, stretching your jaw, your lips. Coming into center. Purse your lips together, squeeze your lips. And from here, move your lips side to side. Keep your lips hugging together. Coming into center, retraction and protraction of your jaw. Coming into center. Let's do a few circles, inhaling deep, exhale chin to chest. And just rolling your head. And reverse. Stretching over the cervical lymph nodes. Compressing, stretching, compressing, reverse. And reverse. Coming into center, Anuloma Viloma. 2 sets of 10, beginning on the left. Deep breath through the left, pause, switch, exhale through the right. Really deep breath in, feel the lungs expand. It's so important. Pranayama is as important as the yoga poses. Feel the lung tissue expand, chest expand. And as you finish 10, just come to rest. Just settle in and enjoy peace, enjoying being present. Enjoying the silence and enjoying the sound of the breath. And when you're ready, second set of Anuloma Viloma, harmonizing, balancing it all. Relax your jaw. Finish up on the left. Come to center. Come to feel your breath. And from here, draw the vision up to the top of your head and hold it there. And then drop the vision down to your heart, gazing down towards the heart, gazing towards the navel. And coming to center, Bastrika, 2 sets of 10. Bastrika heating pranayama, moving the Vyana energy from the heart center. Whenever you're ready, begin exaggerated inhale, exhale through the nose. When you finish, take a deep breath into the heart and hold it there for a moment. See if you can hold it for 10, 15 seconds without forcing. Feeling the fullness. And exhale when you're ready. Notice the length through the spine. Notice the lightness in the body. And as you pause, as you sit, draw the vision to 12 o'clock, all the way up. And then drop it down to 6 o'clock. Gaze towards 3 o'clock without turning your head. And 9 o'clock. And repeat that 7 to 9 times, up, down, side to side. Increase the speed. All the way up, all the way down, side to side. And come back to center, pause, squeeze your eyelids, crunch, and release, stretching, lifting your eyebrows. Squeezing all the muscles of your face and releasing. Coming to center, relax your eyes, relax your gaze. Second set of Bastrika for 10. And remember to pause. Deep breath in. Hold, sip it in. Lift your heart, expand lungs, chest, relax through the back of your heart, lower back, relax through your face. Just surrender, suspend this breath. Feeling the full capacity of your lungs. Hold the breath for as long as you can without forcing. When the exhalation rises, just come to rest. Meditate on your heart. Breathe deep into your heart. Relax through your shoulder blades and shoulders. See if you can breathe into your shoulders, feeling softness through your shoulders. So breathe in, feeling the heart lift, shoulders lift, and exhaling, softening, relaxing. And from here, bring awareness to the navel. Breathe into your heart and your navel simultaneously. Big breath in. Relax your shoulders, exhale out. Keep the length through the spine, but relax through the back. Shoulder blades, lower back. Keeping your shoulders and hips in alignment. Relax through your hips creases, relax through your legs. Don't hold any tension. Extend your legs at any times or move your legs at any times, even if you need to stand up or just stretch your legs in front of you. And from here, breathing deep into your belly, we're coming to Agnisara. Agni, pranayama, digestion, strong digestion, releasing any mucus, any accumulation of the mucus, which is our mind, Ayurveda, from the small intestine, improving your absorption and assimilation of the nutrients. So deep breath into the belly, exhale all the way out, draw the navel in and up. And from here on, empty, massage the belly, extending the belly, contracting, massaging for as long as you can. And when the inhalation rises, come to inhale and relax. Just one set of Agnisara whenever you're ready. And as you come to sit, to pause, to meditate on your breath, with your vision to the heart. Feel your heart and then gaze up, all the way up, keeping your eyelids closed. And then gaze down. And then from here, come all the way to 9 o'clock. And then to 3 o'clock. And we're going to do this for 7 to 9 times on your own pace. Gazing up, all the way up, gazing down, all the way without moving your head. And then 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, up, down, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, up, down. And keep going. And as you finish, just come to pause, meditating on your heart space. You may want to exhale out through the mouth. And finishing up pranayama with Shitali. Cooling prana coming in. Warm prana leaving the body. Great to build strong rasa, strong plasma tissue. Breathing in all the way, visualizing that cool prana coming in right to the heart and circulating out from the heart. So roll your tongue like a straw. Breathing in through the straw, all the way down through the heart to the navel. Expanding the heart, expanding the navel. As you finish, just come to pause and meditate on your heart. Rasa brings music and perfume to life. It brings abundance. It is water element with its home in the heart. So slowly we begin to move the body, move the lymph, plasma, cerebrospinal fluid, focusing on the cerebral, axillary, and inguinal lymph nodes, opening the heart to move the energy from the heart through Jnana, Vata. So begin to cat and cow seated as you are. You may stretch your legs. If you feel any tension, tilting your pelvis. So from the base of your sacrum, tilting your pelvis, exhaling, coiling in, and inhaling, opening up, lifting your chin, lifting your shoulders, lifting your heart. Nice and slow, just feeling the energy moving from the base of your spine, articulating each and every vertebra through the lumbar spine, thoracic spine, cervical spine. Exhaling, coming to tuck your chin in, compressing through the neck. And inhaling, stretching out. Draw your shoulders back, shoulder blades, open your heart, stretch through your neck. So exaggerating the movement. See if you can bring that contraction and stretch through your armpits with your arms leading forward, gently compressing your armpits and opening up. Now can you feel your hip creases? Another garden of lymph nodes. As you coil, pubic bone to navel, interior and posterior pelvic tilt, hugging through the muscles of your hip creases. You can bring your hands to the hip creases and gently pressing your hands in. It's almost like massaging, pumping through the lymph nodes. And then from here, coming into center, bring your hands to the top of your legs. We're going to circle the heart all the way, big circles, circling your torso, keeping your sit bones steady, keeping your sit bones rooted and grounded. See if you can find the space through the sides of your body as you circle your heart, your shoulders. Going a little bit deeper. One direction, nice and slow, lengthening through the sides of your body. Notice your core active, navel, pelvic floor, and reverse, nice and slow. Starting small. If there is any tension, if there is any stickiness through the muscles of your back, just begin very gently circulating small circles and then exploring and growing a little bit bigger. And keep going. And then coming back to center slowly. We're coming to stand. And as you come to stand, standing on the side of your chair with feet hip distance apart. Shifting the weight side to side, shifting the weight, stepping in. Bringing energy to the knees, lubricating knees, lifting your knees. You can open and close your hands, making fists and in snapping movements, stretching through your fingers, warming up your knuckles, warming up your finger joints, wrist joint. Coming into stand, feet apart, shifting the pelvis side to side, beginning to circle your pelvis. Begin to circle your wrists, spreading your fingers, bringing movement to all of your fingers. Soften through the elbows and shoulders. And then reverse. Reverse your pelvis circles, reverse the circles of your wrists. Bring softness to your shoulders. You can draw figure eights through your arms. Crossing your arms in front of you, draw figure eights as you circle your pelvis. It's a little brain trick. And from here, coming to center, gently spiraling, twisting, allow your arms to completely relax. Arms are heavy. Forearms are gently bouncing off. Tapping into the meridian points, marma points on the body. To improve circulation in the body, to balance the circulation in the body as we warm up the spine. Coming into center, bring your feet together, just standing with feet together. We're going to inhale one arm at a time, pressing the other arm, opening up, steady breath. Beautiful, and coming in to bring your hands to your shoulders, open your elbows wide, big circles, leading with your elbows. Allow your body to sway forward and back, feel the weight in your toes, connecting. If you're using your chair for balance, you may want to come to stand behind your chair. We're coming into half moon pose, flexing to the side. So when you're ready, shift your weight forward and back, lift your heels, come to stand tall on your toes, and inhale your arms up, exhale down. Inhale, arms up, hands together, open your heart, leading with your heart, focusing on lifting the heart and feeling the stretch through the collarbones, aligning the shoulders, increasing range of motion through the shoulder joints. Inhaling up. We're going to drop the heels, keep the arms up, hands together. You can interlace your fingers, index fingers out, aligning your arms with your ears as much as you can. Shift the weight forward, root down through your toes. And from here, inhale, grow tall. Hug your pelvic floor, lifting your pelvic floor, navel in. Exhale to the left. We're going to pause. Just breathing. You naturally notice that gentle pulse of your upper body as you breathe in and out. Stretching through the right side. Draw the right shoulder back, open through the shoulder. Lengthen through the spine as you inhale, coming into center, and exhale your arms to the sides, stretching as much tissue as you can. And from here, alternating the arms, open through the chest, and tall. Keep growing tall, just swinging your arms, pressing through the shoulders, opening the heart. Core is active. Notice the difference through the right shoulder, left shoulder. And from here, coming into center, inhale your arms and heels up. Exhale, stretch your arms to the side as you lower your heels. Let's do a few more. Inhaling up, strong. Legs lifting up, standing tall on your toes. Exhaling out to the side, stretching as much tissue as you can. One more. And the last one, just the arms. Down through your heels, inhale up. Interlace your fingers, index finger out, and exhale to the right side. Pause. Deep breath. Draw the left shoulder back. Hugging through your shoulder blades, open your heart, breathe into your heart. One more breath. And inhaling, growing tall. Exhaling, releasing the arms. Coming to stand in front of the chair and chair position to face the center of your mat. We're going to do a little bit of a salutation warm up for Rasa. So feet together, pressing your feet in, shifting the weight forward and back. Look down through your fingers, through your toes, through your heels, and inhale your arms up. Exhaling to gentle back bend. Inhaling to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the heart, keeping your legs extended gently, lengthening through the back of your legs. Pause, halfway lift. As you inhale, hands over the head. And exhale, stretch your hands to the side. Wiggle your fingers, reaching to the sides of your room. Bring your hands into the lower back. Next inhalation, lengthen. And exhale, gentle back bend. We're going to pause here, feeling your core, hugging through your core. Gently micro bend your knees, scoop your big bone to knee while activating through the core. Breathe into your heart, lift your heart. Exhale, draw your shoulder blades, open your shoulders, lift your chin, gazing up. And inhaling, coming into center. Exhale, pause, mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Inhaling, arms come up. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhaling, center. Exhale to the left. Inhaling, center. Keep all that length. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to heart, forward fold. You can bend your knees here. And then extend. Pause. On your next inhalation, rise up, hands over the head. And exhaling to the side, reach to the side, wiggle your finger, lower your arms, hands to the back. Realign, inhale, lengthen, and exhale, pressing your hips forward, open your heart. Pause, deep breath in. Inhale into center. Exhale, release. Feel that energy circulate through the body. And we'll do one more, just like that. Inhaling, arms come up. Keep your arms up. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left, standing tall. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. And exhaling, forward fold. Hold. Find your chair. Place your hands on the chair and shift the weight forward and back. Coming to standing table. Align your shoulders with your hands. Step your feet in underneath your hips. Feet together. Coming to cat and cow. Inhale, drop the navel. Big Buddha belly. Lift your chin up. Stretch through the neck. And exhale. Coil in. Draw the navel in. Press the chair away from your body. One more. Coming back to center, step the right leg forward, left leg back. Staying in high lunge, bend the front knee, lower your pelvis. Inhale your arms up, bend your left elbow, bring your right hand to your elbow. Gomukhasana arms, cow pose, standing. Tall, high lunge. If you can, drop your back heel to warrior one in Garudasana. Feeling that deep stretch through the left hip, squaring your pelvis. Breathe into your left shoulder, armpit stretching through the left shoulder. Stretching through the armpit, lift your heart, lengthen through the cervical spine, grow tall. Breathe into the back, breathe into the hand on your back. On your next inhalation, extend your arms, exhale them down to the chair and anchor through the back foot. Step the right leg back and come into plank. So you may have to roll on your toes forward to align your shoulders with your hands, or stepping in to find a comfortable position here so you can align your pelvis, shoulders, heels, lengthen, pressing the chair away from your body. We're not collapsing. Now you're hugging through your armpit. Bring energy through your armpits and hugging in. Draw those shoulders into the center, pressing in. Shift the weight forward, back, micro movement. So you can feel your arms massaging to your chest, your armpits. There's gentle pumping action. And from here, exhale all the way back, press your pelvis and stretch. Breathe into your armpits. Exhale through your heart, soften your heart. Feel all that energy through your armpits. Breathe into the back of your heart. Lower ribcage on your back, lumbar spine, the thoracolumbar fascia that always gets tight. Breathing in, big balloon in the belly, big balloon in the heart center. Next inhalation, gaze up, look up, lift your head above your heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, shift your pelvis back, lower, connecting belly to thighs, compressing through your hips. Hugging your legs together, gazing forward. Breathe into your hip creases. Exhaling, hugging your pelvis, legs together, lift your sit bones, pelvic floor. Next inhalation, lengthen, tippy toes with your fingers, planted fingers. Release your hands, using the momentum to rise up. Inhale and rise up. Exhale, release your hands, pause. Tadasana, take a moment here. Feeling all the Vyana energy circulating through the body. Stepping in, standing in front of your chair. Inhale, your arms up. Exhale, gentle back and stretch through your hips, hug your sit bones. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Pause. And then find your chair. Shift the weight forward and back. Bringing all that weight to your arms. Activating through your arms, armpits. Shifting forward and back, pressing the chair away from your body. Coming to standing table. C-shaping the spine. Exhaling, left shoulder, left hip. Coming into center. As you inhale and exhaling, right hip, right shoulder. And center, lengthen the spine as you come to center. Each time we inhale, we reset. One more on each side. And at any time, change the position of your hands if your hands bother you. Maybe coming onto fist. And from here, we're coming to step the left leg forward, right leg back, coming into high lunge, bend the front knee, lower the hip. Only if you can, gently pivot and drop the heel, keeping your pelvis square. That is warrior one position for the lower body. If not, stay in high lunge for the safety of your knee joint. Inhaling, arms up, bend the right elbow, place your right hand on the back, open the heart, align your shoulders with the hips. Left hand resting on your right elbow. Breathing deep, stretching through the right shoulder, focusing on deep breath into the heart, front and back. Lengthening through the cervical spine, growing tall. And stretching through the right hip. Deep and steady breath. So we're targeting all the lymph gardens, from cervical to axillary to inguinal lymph nodes for the health of plasma, lymphatic fluid, lymphatic system, nourishment of the body. Inhale your arms up, exhale, slowly land on the chair. And from here, check in, make sure you're safe distance for plank. Maybe you need to hop the back foot in slightly. With grace, stepping the left leg back, feet together. Roll on your toes, forward and back, releasing any tension from your feet. And then aligning your shoulders with your hands, exhale, lower your pelvis. Now we're hugging those armpits. Lengthening through the spine, lengthening through the back of your neck. Keeping the ears and shoulders, hips, ankles in alignment. And from here, exhale, roll back. Land with your heels. Shift the pelvis back and stretch through the armpits, stretching through the sides of your body. Deep breath to the back of your legs. Deep breath into the lumbar spine, sacrum area. Deep breath into the sides of your ribcage, armpits, neck and shoulders. Exhale out through the heart, softening through your heart, lower your heart. And from here, bend your knees towards your heart, gaze forward. Lift your chin up, gaze forward. Steady breath. And maybe you can from here shift back, release your hands. Inhaling your arms up, using the gravity and weight of your arms. Connecting belly to thighs, compressing into the hip creases. And from here, using the momentum, using your arms, swing your arms forward and back. When you're ready, press up to rise. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, release. Pause. Garudasana arms, your choice. You can come standing. I know for some of you like challenge. So you can come into Garudasana, eagle, or that twisting. Or if you want to take a break, come to the chair. We are working on armpits, so it's all good even seated. Draw the right knee up. and cross. If you're standing, you're going to do the same, balancing on one leg. Inhale your arms up. And then from here, exhale, cross. Turn your elbow creases up. Left arm on top of the right arm. It's the opposite. Bend your elbows. And from here, don't worry if you can't interlace your hands. Hug in your elbows in towards the navel. So you are compressing that entire upper chest armpit area. And from here, we're hugging in, shoulders in, filling the space through the back. Taking deep breath into the heart space, into the chest, compressing the arms in, activating the marma points. So this improves Vyana, it improves circulation in the body. Not only lymph, but also blood circulation, balances circulation in the body, all the way, lower body, upper body. Gently breathing and feeling the expansion, feeling the fullness of your breath as you breathe in, obstructing the flow, also resistance. There is isometric contraction as we gently press the elbows in, arms, the tissues of the shoulders pressing into the chest. Breathing deep into the heart and holding the heart in. One more. And from here, as you exhale, we're going to gently release the legs. Feet together. If you're standing, stand tall. Inhale your arms up and exhale behind. We're going to interlace the hands if we can. If not, placing your hands right on your back. Opening up all the way, inhaling deep and exhaling, coming into forward fold. Lifting the arms away. Doesn't matter how far, trying to keep the elbows straight, open through the chest. Deep breath in. Gently pulsing. Inhaling, rising. And exhaling, softening into this breath. And then exhale, forward fold, bend your elbows, release your hands, and inhale your arms up to rise. Interlace your fingers over your head, flip your palms up, and from here, really open the shoulders, armpits. Take a deep breath into your armpits and exhale, gentle back bend. Then softly bend your elbows. And really focus on breathing through the entire armpit area and upper rib area on the side of your body. Keeping your fingers interlaced, bending your elbows, gently pulling your hands out. Breathing into that entire space. On your next inhalation, extend your arms up and exhale to the side, stretching to the side. Release, shake it off, swing your arms. And we're coming into Garudasana, eagle pose on the other side. So when you're ready, you're going to cross the right leg over. No, left leg over now. The opposite, the other left. Inhale your arms. And then cross the right arm on top of the opposite of your leg. Create space by lifting your elbows and then exhale, draw your elbows down, hugging your armpits. Focus all your breath into the upper chest area, armpit area. And from here, coming to release your legs, shake it off. Inhale, take a deep breath in. And exhale, hands behind, interlace your hands behind you, open your heart and exhale, forward fold. Lifting your hands away from your sacrum as much as you can. Focus on lengthening the spine, opening the heart. One more breath. Exhale, forward fold. Release your hands. Inhaling, arms come up. Interlace the hands above your head. And now, as you interlace the fingers, we're going to bend the elbow, gently pulling, creating traction through your wrist. Open your chest, draw your elbows behind, squeeze your shoulder blades. Deep breath into the heart, into the armpits, lifting. And inhale, extend your arms. Exhale to the side, stretching, wiggle your fingers. And then come to pause for a moment, palms facing up if you're standing. Come into mountain pose. Just notice the heart, notice your shoulders, notice all that space, notice the energy circulating through your body. Beautiful. We're going to come to stand for one more flow here. Working on the heart, working on the lymphatic system. And then we're coming to lie on the mat. Feet together in front of the chair. Safe distance so you can reach the chair. Coming to inhale up, hands together. Lengthen through the sides of your body and exhale, gentle back breath. Coming into center. Exhale to the left. Keep all that alignment. Focus on the heart. Growing tall. Inhaling, exhaling to the right. Inhaling center. Exhale, forward fold. Extend through the legs. Bring your hands to the chair. Shift the weight forward and back. Activating through all the muscles of the arms, forearms. Spreading your fingers, connecting with your fingers. Pressing in with your fingertips without collapsing through the wrist. And from here, we're going to step the right leg forward, left leg back, and stay in the high lunge. You're going to inhale your arms up, and then exhale to the chair, resting your left arm on the chair. We're going to open the right arm up. So we're coming into Garudasana, inhaling up. Exhaling with a twist, opening the right arm. We're going to circle the right arm. Inhaling, reaching, lowering the pelvis. You have all the support of the chair here. Open your heart to the side as you reach up, maybe gazing up, reaching back. And again, inhaling forward and up and opening as we gently twist. Find the flow, find fluidity in that movement, just like water moving softly with grace. One more. Bring both of your hands down, look down through your hands, extend. And from here, extend through the front leg, pivot on the back foot, coming into warrior two. Bend the front knee, inhale your left arm up. And coming to reverse the warrior. Hand comes to the left hip. Very gently pressing in, lifting the hip up, exhaling to soften, pause. Open through the right armpit, turn your palm out and reach up with your palm. Draw your fingers towards the head, open up. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, release your arm, extend through your leg, toe heel in, circle and spiral your arm. Bring softness to your elbows, to your wrists, to your fingers, toe heel your feet in. Pause in mountain pose. Notice the right side, left side. Notice that energy circulating through the body. And then come to position yourself to the center, facing the chair, feet together. Align, shift your weight. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. With your own breath, inhale and center. And exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold, pause. Core, strong core, holding up. Exhale, your hands to the chair, shift the weight forward back. Activating through your hands, knuckles, strengthening your fingers. Coming into standing table and stepping the left leg forward, right leg back, staying up high. Inhale, rise, and as you exhale, coming into folding forward and then resting your right arm right on the chair, your forearm. Lower your pelvis, stretch through the hip, and inhale your left arm up and over, reaching up and over, gazing up and over. And again, inhaling all the way, stretch through the back leg, stretch through the sides of your body. Coming to inhale all the way up and exhale all the way down. One more. And then inhaling, coming to find the chair, hands on the chair. Pivot on the back foot, coming into warrior two to reverse the warrior. Inhaling up. Exhale, lower your pelvis, align. Take a moment to align, find stability in this pose, and then bring the right hand to your right hip. Inhaling, left arm up. Exhale, C-shaping the spine, and from here, turning the palm up. And then flexing, draw your fingers towards the head, extend through the arm and armpit. Gently draw your chin to the chest, lengthen through the spine to ease off any tension through. Lift your pelvic floor, legs are strong, draw that energy to the center. Lift a little bit higher, you should feel the deep stretch through the left side of your body. One more breath. And inhaling, coming back. Take your time, release your arms, swing your arms, shake it off. Extend through the front leg, and as you come to toe heel, bring softness to your arms. I'm going to remove the chair so you have your mat to come to sit in the middle of the mat. We are coming to a seated twist. So if you choose not to go down to the mat, you can come to the chair. We're going to draw the right knee in, lengthen the spine, and step the right leg over the left leg, go down through your foot. If you're seated on the chair, cross your legs. We're going a little bit deeper, rooting down through the sit bones, aligning shoulders with the hips as much as you can. Open your heart, breathe through your heart, soften through your shoulders, open through the armpits. And from here, inhale your left arm up, exhaling, coming to twist. And we're going to bring the hands into Namaste, prayers pose, as we come to twist. And see if we can align the heart with our hands. Pressing your hands in, lift your elbows. Draw your shoulders back. Deep, steady breath. Root down through the left leg. Draw your toes in. Feel your sit bones heavy. Inhale, lift. Draw your navel in. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Inhaling into center. Coming to scoop the knees in, bring your legs to table, coming into Utkatasana. If you can, want to challenge yourself, peace fingers, wrap your toes, extend your legs up, lengthen through the spine, lift your heart. Steady breath. Breathing into the heart, out from the heart. Exhale, bend your knees, extend through the right leg, bring your left leg over. Root down through your sit bones. Feel your sit bones heavy. Lengthen the spine, draw your knee in. Inhale, lift the right arm. And exhale, twist from the belly, bring your hands to your heart, pressing your hands together, lifting your elbows, align your shoulders, root down through the back of your right leg, and pause, stay in your breath. One more. Inhaling, lengthening, exhaling, coming back to center. We're coming into fish pose. So we're going to extend your legs. Place your hands right beside your hips. Fingers are pointing towards your feet. And from here, we're going to bend the knees and scoop in and allow yourself to just lie back with your forearms being right on the ground. Extend your legs, bring your feet together. And from here, take a deep breath into your chest and lift your chest up. Allow your head to hang heavy. So this is Krama, to fish pose, breathing into your heart, being supported on your forearms. Hug your shoulder blades, hug your shoulders. And as you draw your shoulders behind you, open your heart. And you find that basket for your head, where your shoulder blades are supporting your head. If this is in your yoga practice, you can draw the head down and gazing behind you, opening through your throat, activating the manis through the back of the neck. Deep stretch through the neck muscles, releasing tension from the shoulders. Steady breath. On your next inhalation, very gently start coiling in pubic bone to navel. Draw your heart towards the navel. And then slowly, as you round the spine, draw the chin in and come to lie on your back. We're coming to draw the knees in. Hug your knees. Very gently rock side to side. Draw your chin to your chest and anchor through the back of your head. So we're coming to Agni pose, Uttanasana. Extend your arms along the body. Lift your heart, lower your heart. Flatten through your shoulder blades. Keep your heart lifted. Extend your legs up, pointing your toes. Then from here, exhale, draw your toes to your face, lengthen through the back of your legs. Keep your legs together, lift your pelvic floor, hugging your pelvic floor. When you're ready, exhale, lower your legs halfway and pause. Anchor to the back of your head, chin to chest, coil in, pubic bone to navel, flatten through your lumbar spine. Steady breath. Inhale, bend your knees in, hug your knees, and from here, wrap your arms over your legs without crossing. Lift your head, lift your heart. Take a deep breath in and exhale, coming to wind release pose. Emptying completely, making yourself small, deflating the balloon, and then inhaling deep. And exhaling all the way out. And again. And out. And make yourself even smaller. Hug in. Inhaling and exhale. Release all the way out. Coming to Shavasana. Extend your legs. Palms up. Enjoy your breath. Allowing this energy to circulate from the heart through all of the tissues, all of the cells. The post-digestive benefit of wind release pose is better circulation. Begin to gently wiggle your fingers, your toes, your wrists. And then draw to your heart, one at a time. Hugging in, gently rocking, rising from Shavasana, come to lie on one side of your body. To pause, to transition as you slowly come to sit. And as you come to sit, close your eyes, bring your hands to the heart. And again, coming back to the breath and the way we experience breath. Inhaling in and exhaling, breath comes in and out. There's a flow of energy. The source of life. Tapping into the heart and gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all for showing up, for being here, for practicing. May this practice serve you well and your well-being. Namaste. Thank you.